What up, though? If you're on YouTube, like, subscribe, hit notification bell, should be notified every time I upload. Facebook, just follow the follow the page, whatever the case may be. Um, yeah. So let me get this shared out real fast. Mhm. Not man. Yesterday was chalky as hell. It was real chalk yesterday. Definitely was. It was chalky as hell yesterday. A lot of plays hit. I gave out a lot of plays yesterday, and then they popped off. But hey, today's a new day. I want to do a drive by here, get in, get out. It's the weekend. Games should be getting ready to come on soon. Not as many home run parlay plays that I had yesterday, but I hit a couple. Well, I hit one home run parlay, a couple straights, and I almost smacked a round robin. That was nice. But let me get this shared up real fast. Let me share this up one more time. And I'm ready to rock. Should be ready to rock. Not my favorite slate today, man. Not my favorite slate today, but we're gonna go on through it. You feel me? Yeah, like I said, yesterday was really, really lit for certain things. Some chalk, man. Chalk went off. Some chalk went off. But let's take a first look here. Let's take a first look at the weather because that's very important here. So you guys know where I'm going to Kevin Roth. If you guys don't know about that, check him out. My meteorologist. So that's the first place I'm going right now. Check the weather here. And there we go. So right now, all we got right now is Cincinnati winning green. Cincinnati and St. Louis, the rain holds off until after the game. That's good. That's good there. And then San Diego Padres, which is important here. This Colorado game is really, really important for home runs, hits, RBIs, and shit like that. So just a kind, typical scattered showers and storms kind of day. The game should be fine, but the delay is possible. Okay, delay is not good for pitching. Which who goes to pitching with and cores? You know what I'm saying? Unless you're taking some unders. So Seattle at LA. So light drizzle possible late here. Okay, why is this game so important? Because you know what the deal is. You see what happened yesterday. I keep telling everybody. You gotta. I keep telling everybody this Coors at home, Coors Field in Great American Ballpark. Look at everybody. Look at everybody who got there yesterday. They hits, runs, and RBIs. The whole team hit their hits, runs, and RBIs. I took Tatis and Machado for a home run, little small parlay. They got there. Sanchez been on fire. You know what I'm saying? And then yesterday, if y'all remember, I really wanted to pull the trigger on Grisham for a home run. He went out there and smacked that motherfucker, man. Either way it goes, anybody's in play here. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, look at these box scores here. Padres, they had the bats. I told you yesterday I was only focused on them, and they came out and delivered. All right. I'm looking for them to deliver again today. Let's get into these games real quick. All right. So, first game we're gonna talk about here is the Arizona Diamondbacks and Detroit Tigers here. This game be coming on shortly, about a little under 2 hours. And what I'd like to say here, what I got right now is Boyd. All right, so Boyd, actually he's better on the road. He's not, his splits are crazy. So actually he's better on the road right now. All right, then Nelson. Nelson, he pitches a little bit better on the road, so he's on the road right now. Even though I'm not feeling, I don't too much like Nelson like that. But at the end of the day, we got an over under 9 in the spot. Shout out to Corbin Carroll if y'all guys got there for the home runs yesterday. Bam, you know what I'm saying? Y'all, both teams to score 3 runs is minus 120. I like that, Moti. I like that for sure. I like that. So here's the thing here. I got some bats in my player pool here because let's try to cut out some of this motherfucking small talk real fast. Go over here to my player pools that I got right now, and I'm gonna give you guys here. So here's some bets that I'm looking at here. All right, so for this game here, Marte, I couldn't talk you off Marte here. Hits and he hits lefties well. 902 OPS. Christian Walker, all right, he's a home run candidate here. He's OPS over 1,000 versus lefties. Emmanuel Rivera, 934 OPS versus lefties. Those are in Longoria, all right. 900 OPS versus lefty. Those are the guys right there. You want to target, these guys, these are the bats that hit lefties well. And then the pitcher, Boyd, he's giving up a 737. That's about average to right hand pitching. So he's about average. But the batters that I just named, those guys hit righties well, okay? Versus the pitch mix or whatever the case may be. Let's see. Versus the pitch mix, I know. Let's see. We can look at I got some Detroit bats in there too. So don't get it twisted. I got some Detroit bats in there. Nick, I don't know how you pronounce his name, but Matan and McKinstry, these two guys here, they grading out well for me. And Carpenter as well. I didn't see Carpenter in my. They need to update the mix here. I didn't see Carpenter in there, but there's some bats that grade out well there. All right, a couple bats. All right. So the only thing about these Detroit bats, they just so weak. You know what I'm saying? But they pesky, but they weak. All right. So versus these pitch mix, I was looking at the Arizona guys here versus Boyd here. He'll come out there with that. He's got a his K percentage towards righties is 24%, but versus lefties is 18.4. That pitches he throw, that one pitch he throw, what is that? That four-seam fastball. They got some guys over here that can hit it. You know what I'm saying? Looking at the advanced stats, they can Christian Walker. I was really, really looking at him. 10% barrel rate versus that pitch, and Longoria, he's got a 14% barrel rate versus that pitch, and Riviera as well, he's got a 12.5. So Longoria, he will take your ass out there. Christian Walker will smoke one to, I ain't gonna say today, but these guys will hit him. They will. And like I said, Boyd is not that good at home. Okay, so he's better on the road. He's been giving it up. I could have pulled up the splits, but this is going to take too long. As far as the side in this one here, like I said, I couldn't talk you off the over here. I don't have a side. I like those bats that I just showed out, though, man. I might do a hit parlay, whatever case may be. All right. So next game here on the docket here, we got Miami Marlins at Chicago White Sox here. Not too much looking for bats here in this spot here, but hey, Kopech, he's been pitching good as of late. Then Alcantara, however you want to pronounce it, his ass, he's not, I see some progression, showing. He should be getting better. All right. So one thing I can say here is, the numbers for the strikeout numbers lately, Kopech has had 9 strikeouts in 4 straight games. I know Miami, they number 22 in striking out versus right-hand pitching, but I know they can, if you come in there with that shit, you know what I'm saying, you can strike them out. You know what I'm saying? So, 5.5 strikeouts not out of the realm of possibilities here. All right. It's not out of the realm of possibilities for Michael Kopech. I can see instances where you just say fuck it and don't go to it. I'm on the fence about it. All right. On the flip side, like I said, I don't normally target Alcantara for strikeouts. His outs and stuff been pretty much up and down. He's not the same Alcantara we've seen last year, but of course, it's instances where I think he's going to get back. Now the walks have been kind of a problem for him. A couple walks a game here. Chicago White Sox, they don't draw a lot of walks like that, but they last in the league of drawing walks. But I can see instances where he could get there just off sheer volume. Hits and earned runs, I probably won't mess with it. I don't really too much like this game, to tell you the truth. So looking over here. Did I have anything over here for this game? No, I did not in my player pool. I'm gonna just keep it moving from this one here. I couldn't talk you off the strikeouts for Kopech though at 5.5. That's pretty low. Cincinnati Reds at St. Louis Cardinals here. We got an over under 9 in this spot. It's a lot of games to cap. It's be so hard for me to cap them in so little time, because I do work. So I kind of like do a speed cap in the morning, but Cincinnati Reds and St. Louis Cardinals, we got Abbott on the mound, we got McCullers on the mound. I think this is the second start for Abbott here. But supposed to be okay, supposed to be good. 2 bats I was looking at for sure here, so I could just keep it moving. I was looking at I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt. I know I was looking at Arenado. I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt. Pretty streaky here. He hit a home run yesterday, so maybe hit all the way up to a home run. Probably going to be in play here. Edman, he hits lefties well. He's got a 906 OPS versus lefties. It could be. The Marlins game could be a 0-1 first inning. What I forgot to mention here was I do know that let me show you. I do know that what game was that? I do know that Kopech, his barrel rate is up. His barrel rate is up, so his ass can give up a home run, okay? So let's see. 16% overall, 16.5 overall, 20% towards lefties, 14% to righties. His barrel percentage, but it could be misconstrued. But I don't know. And then, like I said, versus righties, so on the season, let me show you. On the season, Miami WRC plus is 23 versus right hand pitching. But lately versus right hand pitching, let's say last 2 weeks or some shit like that. Let me see. Last 2 weeks versus right hand pitching. Miami, maybe last 30 WRC plus. Miami, maybe last 30 days. They probably been a little bit better. So, I don't know. It's definitely worth a shot. They 8th and 7th in the last 30 days versus right-hand pitchers. Just a little bit over average at a 108. So, it is what it is. I couldn't talk you off the Nerfy, though. Definitely. I couldn't talk you off of it. I like it. I'm starting to like it. So as long as Kopech don't give up a home run, hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? I like it because these White Sox backs, they're anemic versus righties. So, like I said, I'm looking at on the other side here. I was looking at Arenado here. I want to see if he can get hot. So Arenado, probably one of my favorite bats here in the Cincinnati game. I don't have a side right now. Cincinnati at dogs. I couldn't talk off either one of these. A plus 144 dogs there. All right. Minnesota Twins at Toronto Blue Jays. They just announced Richards to start, so I didn't get a chance to look at Richards. One thing I can say here is Ryan got some decent K stuff. He strikes out more. His strikeout percentage is higher towards right-hand batters, and guess what? You're gonna see a lot of right-hand batters, and then you couple that with the fact that this Minnesota team, they hit righties really well. So, like I said, K percentage 28 overall, 22% towards lefties, but 33% to righties. Okay, so 33% to righties, and barrel percentage down, so that's one thing. He can't keep the home runs down, but like I said, this is a different team here, a different group of righties. All these motherfuckers over here hit righties well. All right, just in general, what is that 4-seam fastball? What he throws 57% of the time. All these guys here are in the green versus it. All right, versus that right hand pitching in that, I guess that 4-seam fastball barrel rates. You got Springer 17%, 10% for Bo. Bo been hitting a lot of home runs lately. Vladimir 19%, Brandon Belt, Chapman 20%, 16.7%. So you never know. Ryan does have good K stuff towards the right side there. So he's gonna see a lot of righties today for sure. So see who's in that lineup, whatever case may be, then decipher it from there. Because Minnesota, they've been dealing with a lot of injuries as well. The The line is kind of fishy right here. I haven't looked at Richards. I haven't checked Richards out. I don't even know what's to him right now. So I have to take a look at that. But that's some information for you guys. The game we've been looking for. This is the game here. You want to target here. You want to target this game. 12.5 over under in this spot here. All right. Weather's on the mound. Freeland on the mound here. All right. This is the game you want to target here. I'm looking at some bats here. Nothing other than bats here. Let's rewind it here. I think you can go right back to the well on. I want to go back to the well on Grisham here. Okay, he's got 3 home runs versus him versus Freeland. He hit a home run yesterday. His ass might be in play. Manny Machado hit a home run yesterday. He got an OPS and over 900 versus lefties. So it's gonna be some shit here. What's the kid's name? Go back to the well on him too. The leadoff hitter, what's the guy's name? Fernando Tatis. He hit a home run for me yesterday. He's 6 for 18 versus Freeland, 1,000 OPS. Yes, please. Hits, runs, and RBIs, home runs, whatever the case may be. Grichuk, this is the one of the best matches I got all day. 900 OPS versus lefties. Ryan Weathers, right back, 900 OPS versus righties. Grichuk can probably take his ass deep today. So it's going to be some shit today, all right? So, like I said, take a look at these box scores. This is what happened yesterday. Now, I'm going to end up liking Grichuk today. Grichuk, he had 2 hits and a RBI and a run yesterday. So, look at this box score. Like I told you guys, this is the game here. Everybody got there. Look at Grisham. Grisham had a home run yesterday. He had a home run off of that guy. He hit another one. All right, so just keep in mind, man. So I had a very, very nice parlay in this game here. So interesting, man. It's gonna be interesting. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Blackman numbers look pretty good in this matchup as well. And Diaz is another guy that I'm looking at. So Blackman and Diaz and Grichuk, those are 3 guys that I'm really, really looking at in this game. And then, like I said, I'm looking for these guys to show right back out again. All right. We got an over under 12.5 in this game. This is the game for hits, runs, home runs. Okay. The top game for hits, runs, RBIs, and home runs. The top game right here. San Diego at Colorado. New York Mets at Pittsburgh Pirates here. We got an over under 9 in the spot. We got Singer on the mound. Now, what you want to look for Singer here? First thing you want to do is look for his walks, because this is what he does. He puts people on base. Okay, so we can fast forward straight to his walk prop. All right, so he's probably averaging 4 walks a game. All right, Pittsburgh number 6 at drawing walks. Okay, his walk prop is sitting at is projected to be sitting at 4.5. All right, so I'm just saying, hey, look, you could have been getting paid off his walk prop. Now he does have some case shit. All right. Now his strikeouts, he does have some case shit. Pittsburgh sitting at 14th and 18th place at striking out versus right-hand pitching. He does have good case stuff, but if his ass get to putting people on base with them walks and he run across the wrong person, they're gonna take his ass deep. So I could never, with all those walks that he give up, I can't never take you off 2.5 earned runs. All right. Bats that I like here, I'm gonna show you the same suspects. Now I took Brian Sawinski for a home run yesterday. Boom, he got there. All right. So I'm looking to go back to the well on him. All right. I wasn't looking at too many New York Mets bats here, but them guys in play. So Jackson Winsky, I would look at him for power. He's definitely a home run candidate here. 900 OPS versus righties there. So, and he's a lefty, so it is what it is. I think he's the only bat that I put in my player pool here. But looking at some of the pitch mixes and shit like that, you can see a lot. You know what I'm saying? And so let's slide on over here to this New York Mets game here. And like I said, just like that's why he's really, really grading out well for me. Like a few bats are grading out well for me, especially versus that pitch right there, that 4-seam fastball. But Jackson Winsky, yeah. Barrel percent probably leading the team right now at 18.4. That means he will smack something. These guys will walk. They got high walk percentages and stuff like that. So Brian Hayes had him a game yesterday. So he looks pretty good as well. But like I said, Jackson Winston, he will strike out, but he will hit for power. I'm gonna go right back to the well for him on a home run, just because I know he hit a home run for me yesterday. Brian Reynolds, Andrew McCutcheon, those guys, they look pretty well for me. All right, these guys got high walk rates as well. All right, these guys 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys with 10% walk rates there, and then another Hedges down there if he starts. So the walks could be in play for him. All right, now keep in mind. I just told you guys. Look at this walk prop here. All right, so putting people on base is not the good recipe, because you catch one of these home run hitters like Sawinski coming there and bury your ass. All right, so I like Sawinski here. Barrel rates for Senga looks like let's see. So versus lefties, 5%, but versus righties, he got 10% barrel rate right there. So there you have that. All right. Yeah. On the other side, New York Mets, keep an eye out for Francisco Alvarez. He versus that fastball, he will crush it. 22% barrel rate. That's pretty big right there in the home run category right there. So keep an eye out on him. Of course, Alonso is out. That slider that Oviedo tries to throw out there. Let's see. That slider he tries to throw out there. Let's see. A lot of these guys not hitting it that hard. All right. So interesting. At this point right now, you're gonna get plus money for Pittsburgh here. I'm damn near leaning towards Pittsburgh, to tell you the truth. I do have a parlay piece over here for Oviedo. If you guys want to, it'll be 2.5 in a minute. But if you want to go to his walks, it's sitting at a minus 235 right now. If you want to go to his walks, be my guest, okay? Los Angeles Dodgers at Philadelphia Phillies. We got Aaron Nola on the mound. We got Miller on the mound. Miller's been pitching good. Nola has been good as of late. He has given up runs in his last few games though, but he's still been pitching good. All right. So Nola. All right. So Nola. He's given up earned runs. He's given up. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 out of his last 6 games, he's given up 4 earned runs. Dodgers, they 4th in WRC plus versus right-hand pitching, 3rd in on-base percentage. So I really like these righties. I went to Mookie yesterday. Bam, he gave me a home run. Like I said, I really like those righties here versus right-hand pitching. But, I had penciled in Freddie Freeman. He does have a nice history versus him. 232 versus, but he's 16 for 19 with 10 singles, 4 doubles, and 2 home runs, and he hits righties okay. Mookie Betts 5 for 16 with 2 home runs. He hits righties okay. JD Martinez 3 for 13. He hits righties okay as well. His splits, righty versus righty, he hits righties okay well too. And then the other bats that only stuck out to me, of course, Harper and Schwarber. Those are the only 2 bats that I'm looking at. So the Dodgers righties here, probably my favorite one would probably be, I'm torn between Mookie and JD. All right, I'm torn between Mookie and JD, but I like them both. But the only thing, like I said, is Nola is a really good pitcher. Philadelphia Phillies on a 5-game winning streak. What else can I say? So the earned runs there could be a problem for anybody. And what team better than exploit that than the Los Angeles Dodgers? Like I said, they 4th for WRC plus, 3rd in on base percentage, 20th in striking out versus right hand pitching, and the walks is really, really intriguing. This is where I want to sprinkle something at. If the outs, he's went 6 or 7 innings in a lot of games here. Okay, 7 innings 6 innings. Anybody who's consistently pitching 6 innings, a 1.5 walk prop is in play for me. He's hit this in 4 of his last 6 games. Los Angeles Dodgers are 2nd in drawing walks. You can get this for a minus 127. The over, you can take the over for a minus 127. It's a straight bet. I wouldn't parlay this here, but He's probably over 50. He's 54% to this on the season. All right. So there you have that. I already got it in the best slip over here. Minus 125 right here for 2 walks for Aaron. I mean, yeah. So I couldn't talk off of that. All right. Kansas City Royals at Baltimore Orioles. Not too much. I mean, we got Brady Singh on the mound, Irvin on the mound. We got an over under 9.5 here. Irvin wasn't good. All right. I think he's just coming back up, from the minors or triple A's or something like that. But hey, he wasn't that good. All right. So when he left, so I don't know how good he's going to be when he get back. We got an over under 9.5 in this spot. So some of these bats can be in play. The only thing about the Kansas City Royals bats, they haven't been hitting lefties well. But I did go in there. I think I picked out a bat or two here. So, like I said, we gotta look. We gotta look and see. But Bobby Witt Jr. grading out well for me. 860 OPS versus lefties. Cole Irvin, like I said, this will probably be his first game back, I think. So we gotta see what he's working with. But Bobby Witt Jr. graded out really well for me. So here's a guy you can look at, versus him. I didn't look at any other bats in that game. I ain't even gonna lie, to tell you the truth. I was speeding this morning because I got things to do. However, I could probably just spit out a couple batters real fast here. Let's see. KC and Baltimore here, because it is 9.5 over under. I'm gonna like this game. Anytime any 9.5 over unders, I'm gonna like it. All right. So Brady Singer, his K percentage is 20% overall, 22 versus lefties, 18 versus righties. I always look at the barrel percentage. The barrel rates is terrible for him. In certain instances, 10% barrel rate, 12 to lefties, 9 to righties. So he'll give up the home run. You know what I'm saying? He'll give it up. He likes to throw that fastball sinker. Not gonna be easy to find people who hit that shit. You know what I'm saying, on this team, because they haven't been good versus lefties. So it is what it is. And then on the other side, like I said, Cole Irvin, his ass was not good when he left. I don't know how he's gonna be. But Bobby Witt Jr., you can see it's greened up for me right there. Instances here, I think, I don't know what's his pitches like. We just gonna have to see. But Bobby Witt Jr. grade out well for me. Hits all the way up to whatever you want to do. Washington Nationals at Atlanta Braves here. We got an over under of 9.5 in this spot. Gore on the mound. Atlanta Braves on the mound. Atlanta Braves, they finally get a lefty. So Atlanta Braves is one of the toughest teams, one of the best teams in the league versus lefties. So it's gonna be some shit here. All right. So Mackenzie Gore, you seeing these guys already. First game of the season. 6 strikeouts. He got there in the strikeout department. So that's one thing. The outs, he went 16 outs. The walks have been there. The hits allowed is something that I'm interested in. WRC plus Atlanta, second versus right hand pitching there. I mean, left hand pitching, second in on base percentage. His hits allowed sitting at 4.5 at a minus 160. He's hit this number in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 straight, 6 out of his last 7 games. I mean, 4.5 hits, not out of the realm of possibilities. The earned runs, he's given up 3 earned runs or more in 4 of his last 5 games. 3 of his last 4 games. But Atlanta, that was the first game of the season. He only gave up 1 earned run versus them. All right, so I couldn't talk you off the hits here for Gore as well. I still like Atlanta in this spot here. Some bats that I have in my pool for this one here. Austin Riley. Austin Riley has a home run. No, he doesn't. So he got a 900 OPS versus lefties. You want to target Mackenzie Gore with left-handed batters, because Mackenzie Gore giving up 1,000 OPS towards lefties. But Ozzie Albies, he's hitting lefties really, really hard right now. He's got a home run versus him, over 1,000 OPS. Lane Thomas, you always want to target Lane Thomas versus lefties. He's hitting lefties. He's got over 1,000 OPS versus lefties. He's 2 for 3 versus him. And then the rest of the Atlanta Braves, Acuna. I mean, he's hitting lefties good. So this team, I just showed you guys, they their OPS is over 1,000. You know what I'm saying? They WRC plus. They number 2 in WRC plus as a team. So they hitting them. All right. So Olsen is a home run candidate as well. So those guys there, I like those guys, man. You know, but I would say, you know what though? I'll tell you this. I would probably lean towards the. I don't know. I expect runs to be put up on both sides, man. Fuck it. Lean towards the over in this spot. You ain't even got to worry about taking the side. I lean towards the over. Washington Nationals is just a team that just don't strike out. You know what I'm saying? Any parlay pieces I had over here? Any parlay pieces I had over here was so Gore. They took that down. It's probably finna get ready to go up at 4.5. Probably finna go up to 5.5. All right. And the walks here for Schuster over 1.5 walks. This team just don't strike out. Schuster, Washington just don't strike out, man. So it is what it is. Let's see. Schuster walks here. Bam, he's got 2 walks or more in every game except for one. And you get that at minus 170 at a parlay piece there. All right, so it is what it is. Next game on the docket here is Texas Rangers. We got Tampa Bay and Texas here. 2 decent pitchers, man. Eovaldi been really good. So we got an over under 8 right here. We got Eovaldi on the mound. We got Bradley. Bradley's got good case stuff. So this is how I want to attack this one here. I'm gonna take a slight lean towards the over K's. Yeah, Jimmy. Yep. So I'm gonna take a line. I'm gonna take a lean towards a slight lean towards the over K's for Bradley here. He's hit this number in every game except for one. Texas, they right outside the top 10 in striking out. So I'm taking a slight lean towards the strikeout prop for Taj Bradley here. And then on the other side, the Eovaldi here, this Tampa Bay team is just so good, top to bottom here. But I'm gonna tell you this here: if you're gonna go out there and 8 innings and 7 innings and 8 innings and shit like that, or Tampa Bay, they number 1 WRC plus versus right hand pitching. All right, number 2 in on base percentage. I'm gonna look towards his walks here. Okay, if you're gonna stay your ass out there for all that time, every other game he's hitting 2 walks. So you can take the this is a painful play right here, but it's been done. He's under 50% to this number. He's 412, but if you're gonna walk any team, I mean Tampa Bay, they 9th in giving up walks here. You can get the over 1.5 walks. It's painful. Do not parlay this shit. Just sprinkle a little bit of something on it if you like it. If you like it. You know what I'm saying? But these are the 2 top teams in the league versus their respective handedness here. And like I said, earn runs. Like I said, Tampa Bay number 1 in WRC plus versus right hand pitching. You know what I'm saying? They've been good. On base percentage number 2 and number 9th in drawing walks here. All right, his hits allowed sitting at 5.5. I don't bet that much. 4.5 is what I really be looking for in the hits allowed department. But this walks is really, 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 really intriguing to me at plus money at 1.5. I guess that's what I'm looking at there. I did have some bats in there, but I just don't really want to target bats right now with a over under 8 here. Aroldis Garcia, Taj Bradley pitches his worst pitches versus right hand batting here. So Aroldis Garcia's got power. He will take his ass deep. All right. Marcus Seaman. All right. He's really, really good. So he's in play. And what else? Did I have any other bats in my player pool here? No. All right. But this is not. I want to pick on. I'm trying to pick on the week here, man. Over under 9.5 and shit. Where you getting money at? Bad pitching. Where we getting money at? I'm just don't. Like I said, a lean to the over walks here for Eovaldi, and small lean to the over 5.5 Ks for Taj Bradley here. Now over under 9.5 in this game here. What's up, Quattro? Let's get this money. Over under 9.5 game in this game here. Blackburn on the mound. Teheran has been pitching well. I was looking at instances where you could target the right-handers versus Blackburn so far, but he hasn't pitched that many games. So I mean, I don't know. But yeah, and then this Milwaukee offense has been kind of crazy like. But I couldn't talk you off the right-handers here. All right. The right-handers versus Blackburn. Ryan Noda, he's grading out well for me for some reason. So that's one bat that I like there for the Oakland Athletics. All right. Another game, Houston Astros at Cleveland Guardians. It's not a team. This is not a game that I really want to back here. All right. So if you want to see if what Rodriguez is still hot, be my guest. He's got 4 home runs in 2 days. He's a bat that I'm gonna have to go back to the well to. Tristan McKenzie, first game pitch, nothing. 5 innings, 10 strikeouts. So there you have that. France got a little bit of K stuff working for him as well. Let's see. Let's take a quick look before I get off this game here and see what's been, well, I can't really take a look at, this will be the second game back for McKenzie, who is my guy, you know what I'm saying? But barrel rates. So France, 9.8% barrel rate overall. Versus righties, his barrel rate shoots up to 15%. So you want to target righties and possibly switches versus him. His K percentage right now is 20%. 23 versus lefties, 17.9 versus righties. So that bodes well for these right-hand batters here. And he really likes to throw that full-seam fastball. And so it's plenty green there. All right, Jose Ramirez, you can probably look at him. You know what I'm saying? His total bases or something like that, because he's hot right now. You know what I'm saying? So that's the one guy you can look at. It's plenty green here versus that pitch. And like I said, these guys do not strike out. All right, these guys do not strike out. Strikeout percentage here, like there's only 2 guys on this team that's striking out at 20%. Quan, 10%. These guys are mega green, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to striking out. All right. So it's a possibility they can get to him here. What's the line on this one here? At a -148 favorites here. I do get the pitching lean towards Cleveland Guardians here. I did like the 2 bats I like on each side would be Altuve and whatever the fuck his name is. We just got finished talking about him. Hernandez, whatever his name, Ramirez. All right, those are my 2 favorite bats here. Even if I take a bat here, you know what I'm saying, with the over under 8 in this spot, does have an under feel. But Cleveland Guardians, if their offense is clicking like yesterday, they can end up taking this shit over themselves. And I'm gonna tell you guys, man, listen. These last 3 games, I don't too much have much for. I ain't even gonna lie. I don't too much have for much for. A lot didn't stand out to me. So I'll tell you this right here. Let's take a look at this Cubs game. Okay. So looking at this game from a pitching standpoint here, Kyle Hendricks, this will be his 4th game pitched. Okay. San Francisco, number 2 in striking out versus right-hand pitching. All right. His line, he hit this number twice, but like I always say every day, that's all I always say every day. They number 5 in WRC plus. They can hit righties, all right? They can hit righties. He's been pitching. His innings has been going up. He went 13 outs. Then he went 15 outs. Now he went 18 outs on this one. All right, so he's probably just about where they want him to be. So I couldn't talk you up. I mean, he might be going 6 innings here. So this 15.5 is not a realm of possibilities. He's hit this walk prop in 2 of his last 3 games. San Francisco are 4th in the league at drawing walks. You get that at a -146 on DraftKings, the over 1-1.5. The hits allowed in at 5.5. He's given up 6 hits in every single game he's pitched. WRC plus in at 5. They 5th in WRC plus, 8th in on base percentage there, and earned runs sitting at 2.5, which I really don't, go for that. Now on the other side, it's probably going to be a bullpen game for San Francisco, and their bullpen game has been good. Their bullpen has been good. All right, so I don't have much for this game here. Boston and New York, another game I just don't have much, but you can target Houck. Okay, 4.5 strikeouts. It's not out of the realm of possibilities for him. I don't know if I'll be going there. Outs and shit been all over the place. His walks, walks have been a problem, even though this New York team don't draw a lot of walks here. If Judge was in the lineup, I would take the 1.5 walks. Sure, I would. Hits allowed. He's been giving up hits. But like I said, they got to, Judge, the numbers can be misconstrued without Judge, and the earned runs has been a problem for him. He's been giving up runs. So 3 runs in 8 out of his last 11 games, but they testing us. And Herman, he's been pitching well. But this Boston team, they don't strike out much, but he's been pitching well. Couldn't talk you off of anything. His outs, if you want to get there. The walks have been a semi-problem for him. Boston don't draw a lot of walks. Hits allowed for him. 4.5 is intriguing versus right-hand pitching. Boston a 10th in WRC plus there, but I'd rather fuck with them at home. I don't like them that much. They offers that much on the road, so it's not a lot of sexy games here. All right. Last but not least, in the end here. But last but not least here, I like Ohtani. Seattle versus Atlanta here. Versus the Angels here. We have a over under of 9 here. I like Ohtani here. I got him in my player pool. It's a match right now. Woo. I think this is his second game pitched. Don't quote me on that. I did have some of his numbers up. Let's check and see. I think this is his second game pitched here. Yeah, games, inning pitched. He only pitched 2 innings right there. Okay, yeah. So right now, yeah, I'm looking at Wu. I'm looking to target Wu. Ohtani versus left-hand pitching. Versus righties. You know what I'm saying? He's hitting a 973 OPS versus righties. So this is one of the bats that I like. So I like him, from hits all the way up to a home run. It's Ohtani. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. That's a look at my player pool here. My top, I don't even have a top home run play. If the home runs that I would put in a home run, let's say a 5-man home run, round robin, I would put Austin Riley in there, Lane Thomas in there. I would put Austin Riley, Lane Thomas. Boy, I want to put Ellie De La Cruz in there so bad. So bad. This is my player pool of batters. If you don't know, these righties right here for the Dodgers, and I couldn't talk about Freddie, but I'm looking for one guy. Schwarber's a home run guy. Sawinski, I want to go back to the well for him. He hit a home run for me yesterday, but he ain't gonna be my number 3. I could take 3 motherfuckers from this game here, okay? But I don't know. Let me see. Let me keep going down. Okay, Ohtani. Who the fuck did I say? Ohtani? Okay, Ohtani will be number 3. Christian Walker will be number 4. Damn, between Christian Walker, Longoria, Emmanuel Riviera. Fuck. Christian Walker would be number 4. Tatis got to be number 5 for me, bro. Tatis got to be number 5. All right. So listen, all right. Top game of the day. If top game of the day here, San Diego Padres. If you don't do nothing, man, if you don't do nothing, please target this game for a same game parlay or something. All right. In Coors Field, you can see everybody yesterday got to their hits, runs, and RBIs yesterday. All right, everybody got there. Tatis, Soto, Machado, Sanchez, Bogarts, Cronenworth, Kim, Dixon. Everybody who touched the motherfucking shit got there. This is the shit I preach every single day. Now, from this game, I'm telling you, I like Blackman today. I like Diaz today. And Grisham, got to see who's in the lineup. Probably my favorite bat, numbers-wise. Probably my favorite bat here for today on the Rockies side. Favorite bat for today on the San Diego side would be Tatis. All right, that's the game. Hey, I hit like 3 same game parlays on that one yesterday. Gary Sanchez been on fire, bro. You definitely right. Been on on fire, on super. You got to go back to him. You got to go back to him. And Grisham. Grisham. Got to go back to Grisham too. Got to go back to Grisham. Probably gonna be hitting in that 9 hole. Got to go back to Grisham. All right. So just taking a look here. What we're gonna see from this game here. A quick brief run back here. So man, people texting the shit out of me. I gotta go. All right, so look, what do we got here? What does he throw? That four-seamer? Yeah. McMahon. Let me see. Let's check it out. Versus that pitch. McMahon, Diaz. Damn. McMahon might go yard today. Grichuk. Let me see. Yep, that's what I'm looking at there. I'm looking at probably my top 2 favorite bets would probably be I don't know. It's hard. It's hard for Coors Field. It's hard. But for the other side, San Diego batters. Yeah, San Diego batters looking pretty good there. Fernando Tatis, he only seen 12 plate appearances versus that pitch, I want to say. No, that's not right. His numbers look too juicy versus that shit. 727 isolated power, that shit gonna come down, but damn. 37.5 barrel rate, that's only 12 plate appearances, right? So that's probably Soto look good. Machado look good. Everybody look good. Gary Sanchez. Wow. All right. So they don't even have my guy. So let's see. We're going to see what the lineups look like. And then, who's ever in that lineup. Okay, the lineup is out. Grisham is in that lineup. Yeah, Grisham. He's in 8th. He coming up. He hit 9. Yeah, he's in 8th. Sanchez, Machado, Soto. Yep. All those. Who got Grichuk? Grichuk hitting 2 today. Yeah, I like Grichuk for sure. He's hitting 2. McMahon, Diaz. What pitcher's worth the ladder today? Diaz for RBI. The RBIs might not be plus money in this game. For a ladder here, I don't like too much pitching today. I'm going to tell you, I don't like too much pitching today. Alcantara, Kopech. Kopech shit sitting at 5.5. He had 9 strikeouts or better in his last 4 games. Ryan strikes out right-hand batters more than he strikes out lefties. So 33% strikeout rate to righties. If he gonna see a lot of righties today. So if you can catch his ass out there, but this Toronto team can be dangerous. They one of the top teams versus righties. Singer's got that shit. But he walked too many people. Nola, I'm not too much fucking with Nola versus Dodgers. I don't like pitching today. I don't. Bradley's got some stuff, man. 5.5 strikeout prop. There's not too many pitchers that I like, bro. McKenzie, his first game, this will be his second match. His first game, he went 5 innings with 10 strikeouts, but this is only his second game versus the Houston Astros. I don't know what to expect. We got over under 8. I don't know what to expect. So I don't know. I don't like the pitching today. I don't like the pitching today for strikeouts. You know what I'm saying? That'd be the first thing I'd be talking about. But I don't like this pitching for strikeouts, man. So, but Singer's got strikeout upside. Shit. Like I said, Kopech's got strikeout upside. This Miami team been hitting righties well as of late, but the Miami team will strike out, man. These bats here, they got some. I don't know if they got regression coming, but they will strike out, bro. They will strike out. Kopech been on a strikeout tear as of late. like I said, Kopech's been on the strikeout tear as of late. So you really gambling. So look at Kodai Senga. Kodai Senga, 5.5 K prop. He's hit this in every game except for 3. Pittsburgh 18 versus right-hand pitching. I don't know about lately, last 30 days. You can filter that out yourself. All right. Like I said, Joe Ryan is a strikeout candidate here. He's got multiple games with 9 and 10 strikeouts, but Toronto, they're striking out the 25th. They 25th in striking out versus right-hand pitching. So I don't know. And number 3 versus WRC plus. But like I said, Joe Ryan, he got a high strikeout rate versus right-hand batters. All right. So, hey, I don't fucking know, man. And then Kopech. All right. So Kopech, 9 strikeouts in his last 4 games. All right. Miami, 22nd is striking out. But, man, I just think these numbers are kind of fugazi right now. Miami could be hot versus right-hand pitching. I don't know. Let me check last 30 days. Strikeout versus right-hand pitching for Miami. Miami, 26th in the last 30 days. Miami, what about last 14 days striking out? Miami, shit, they 27. So I don't fucking know. Sometimes, good pitching just beats, pretty decent hitting or whatever the case may be. But a lot of these pitchers here, these strikeout pitchers, they got some flaws. You know what I'm saying? Especially Singer. Singer's got some flaws. I mean, a couple bloops and some blasts, his ass getting took out the game. You know what I'm saying? But they trying to stick with him. So hey, pick your poison between those guys. It could be some guys that I missed, but I'm just looking for bats this slate here. I'm looking for bats. Alcantara, he might luck up and go strike out crazy. This White Sox team, they just don't hit right-hand pitching that well. You know what I'm saying? What's that? Hits allowed. They 28th in WRC plus. You know what I'm saying? On base percentage versus righties, they are 28th in WRC plus, 29th in on base percentage. So it is what it is. All right. You might catch Alcantara. Look at the strikeouts as of late. He's been giving up runs though. 5, 4, 4. He's given up 4 runs or more in 4 of his last 5 games. But this offense is pretty anemic. Chicago White Sox versus right-hand pitching. So I can see instances where he's going to be out there. All right. So, hey, do as you will, man. Do as you will. Do as you will. With that being said, that sums it up, guys. Peace out, man. I'm out of here. Good luck today.